You, Alan. StreamYard had me blocked, so I couldn't do it over there, so I'm doing it over here. So the reason why my former pastor is getting dragged, or I'm dragging him, I should say, is because when I came home the other day after not feeling so well, he had me locked out of the place where I paid rent to. See, I got a receipt. I was locked out. I wasn't able to get in. See, and you thought that that was funny, and that's why I dragged the hell out of you on my page just now, because I've told you numerous times to stop treating me like that. And since it was funny, see, pay attention, Alan. I don't play with people who I know that type of information about me. See, yeah, you ain't really want me to say nothing about China. You ain't want me to, right? See, that's why you shouldn't play with me like that. See, cause I really do know enough about you to destroy your reputation. That's not a Catherine made it up as a fact. Is China coming tomorrow? Is transgenders allowed in your church, or are you gonna get in church tomorrow and not be the down low man that you are? See, I don't really care what you are. I don't. See, but you've been playing with me too much, and I've respected you the whole time. And not one time have you shown me at least a little bit of respect. From when I walked in your church in May, you started clowning the fact that I was homeless, and you just kept on doing it. All up until this week. I ain't say nothing. You had me locked out. I ain't see, you thought that was funny. Me not having a place to go and I had an appointment to go to. That was funny. But see, if I get on my wall and call you down low and call out some of the people who you've messed with, see, then it'll be Catherine, you being mean. But I told your dumbass to stop. See, I did tell you that. I told you numerous times to stop playing with me because I don't want to be vindictive to you. You or your dyke ass wife. I don't. I don't. I really don't. How would you like if you came home up there on the main line and you was locked out? Oh, that's right. You would go to one of your women's houses or your men, whatever. See, you would have a place to go. I'm not like you. I didn't have any place to go. See, and that's the problem right there, is that you use my stuff to rise to the top and then talk shit about me. Where do they do that at? Right. See, when I did try to throw you an olive branch, didn't I come to your church? Didn't I try to apologize and you turned your back? Didn't you turn your back on me after you had me kicked out of my mom's house? Didn't you give me your ass to kiss? And you're lucky I ain't saying the rest of that story. You're lucky that I have reserved something. So I do have some self-control, but I don't really owe your fake ass nothing. So what, I dragged you on my wall? You deserve to be dragged on my wall because you have stopped my money all week long from me making money on my own recognizances. You have done that. You're lucky I didn't come sooner. However, I choose to make money, and it's not selling my behind either. If I go outside and I tell people that I need a few dollars, you don't have the right. I didn't come ask your stuck up ass for shit. Cause when I did, you turned your back on. Remember how you wouldn't let me get the right hand of fellowship so that E9 could help me? So now I'm dragging your fake down low ass on my wall. Your marriage is a joke. You're down low and your wife is a dyke. Now I gave y'all both a chance to make amends with me. I did. I came in your church. I didn't say anything about your fake ass rainbow marriage. I didn't. I sincerely came there with sincere intentions, but that wasn't good enough for you. No, see, you had to continue to laugh at the fact that I didn't have anything. You had to continue to try to make things hard for me. I didn't say anything. I didn't. I didn't. I let you do all that stuff to me. I didn't say anything to you. But what you're not going to do is continue to smear the hoes that you sleep with in my face who don't do a damn thing for you. And you've taken the money that you've made from my idea. See, you are living in my overflow, not yours. Those aren't your ideas with your fake ass. You didn't write shit. I wrote. And see, every time you smear a hole in my face, it's going to be when I drag the hell out of you. Right. So see, I've given you many a chances to buy me a house, haven't I? I told you what I wanted. You're not going to drag another hole in front of my face that you take care of with money that you got from the ministry that I helped you build. Ellen didn't help you to build that ministry. She's living in what I wrote, not what you wrote and not what she wrote. And if you really want to go to court, file the papers with your fake ass so I can finish dragging you in court. See, I don't let nobody make no fool out of me and then they gonna keep on doing it. You had me locked out of my residence the other day. Are you okay? See, Deacon, you don't want me to be over here talking about it. You don't want me to drag him, but your fake ass pastor don't want to correct his behavior, which means you want me to drag your fake ass pastor, right? Trying to see it. Can she come to church tomorrow and sit up there with the first lady? Uh-huh. Kimron did come because y'all ain't got no real marriage. That's why y'all got thrown off that show, Marriage Beyond the Vows. Them people found out that y'all marriage ain't real. Y'all both full of shit. Right. Now, see, I wasn't going to say none of that. But you keep on playing with me. You had me locked out of my residence. I ain't did nothing to you, Alan. I ain't even talked about you. I've not. Go back and read my page. Today is the first day I said something about your fake ass. Because I'm tired of you doing stuff to me and I just have to suffer in silence because you got all this money with your down low gay ass. I don't care. I'm tired of you doing stuff to me and I just have to be quiet because you want to be a gay man. I don't care. I don't have to be quiet. All you had to do, though, was buy me a house. You didn't have to try to do none of the stuff that you're doing because I wasn't doing anything to you. No, I wasn't. I wasn't making posts about you. None of that. But see, that wasn't good enough for you. You had to have me locked out my residence one more time. And I had already warned you if you did it again that I was going to expose you, right? And your gay ass and your dyke ass wife. Your marriage ain't real. And I don't really care that your marriage ain't real. I know I don't. Because out of the whole 10 years that we went back and forth, even before then, I never said anything about your marriage. None of that. And I'm still not saying a lot. Because I had no attempts to try to drag you. But for the fact that when I came home the other day, you had me locked out of where I pay rent. You want me to post a receipt? See, I know you stupid that you would have me locked out. No, I gave you the chance to fix my situation because you and your dyke ass wife, you caused it. You are the one that lied to the police commissioner and filed a false police report, and now you don't want to straighten it out. You're lucky I ain't saying more about your down low ass and your dyke ass wife. I'm sick of the dumb shit that y'all keep doing to me. All the while I've been silent for 10 whole years while y'all have had me thrown out of residences. But you won't fix my situation. You're going to wish that you did. And I told you that. I don't owe you anything running around here because the man sung a little song. I can't talk. Who you think you is? All you is a man that stand up on Sundays and act straight, and behind the scenes you get. Don't make me tell all your business, because Deacon, I don't really care, and you know that I don't. I gave Alan too many chances to stop mistreating me, because you don't really want no woman, or else you wouldn't mistreat women the way that you do. You mistreat the hell out of me. Who has somebody thrown? You've had me thrown out of numerous places. That's not funny. And I'm tired of using me to make your wife. Your wife don't want you. You don't want her. So why don't y'all just kiss and say goodbye like the Manhattan said? Your marriage not real. Ain't no real man gonna let no woman just walk all over him. It don't have nothing to do with the fact your marriage not real. And I don't really care. But you keep on doing mean things to me. Why did you have me locked out of my residence? Do I do that to you? Do I come up to your church, to your house and disrespect you? I don't. I don't deserve the treatment that you're giving me. And I'm sick of it. You're playing games. You're trying to make it seem like I'm too... Listen. Whether you think I'm overweight, fat, or go with the crackhead that you got. How about that? Go with the skinny crackhead that you got. She better than me, then go with her. Stop using my damn ideas for your church. Leave me to, and I won't bother you. And it'll be simplified. You always try to make it seem like somebody better than me. A crackhead ain't better than me. How the hell is a crackhead better than me? Is you okay? Okay. Right. A crackhead would never be better than me. But you like women who you can control. See, you don't really like me because you can't control me. See, I have my own mind and way of thinking. So you know you can't control me. And that's why you don't really want to sit down and talk with me. Because you got game for crackheads. You got game for Lady Ellen. Probably even got game for your wife. But you ain't got none of them dumbass games for me. Because I see through your nonsense. I see through your BS. So you can't run them games on me, right? I'm still trying to figure out when you're going to be a man and stop acting more softer than I do. I'm still waiting. I like men. I don't like soft ass men though. So I like men. You know, the kind that says, Kathy, that they like you, or Kathy, I don't like you. It could go either way. You don't have to like me. But you can't keep using my stuff and then getting other women to try to make me jealous. Jealous will only make me expose you for who you are, right? You should have given me what I wanted, and I told you that months ago. Oh, no, not Kathy. She ain't gonna what? Catherine not gonna what? Do you know of my past? Of what I've done to men that have played with me in my past? You don't. So that's why you shouldn't speak on what you don't know, because the Bible says to do what, Alan? Know those that labor among you. You got Reverend Newberry up there. You got Reverend, you know them, right? But you don't know me. That's a problem. See, you got Reverend Newberry, Reverend Miles, and you know all of them, but you don't know a damn thing about me. You don't. You don't know my past. You don't. See, and that's where you keep messing up at. You keep on doing the most destructive things to me, and then you sit back and laugh like you did when I went down to that hospital to get seen, and them people was laughing at me because I was homeless. What the hell was funny about Is it a crime to be homeless? Because you damn sure had them people at that hospital treat me like trash, because that's how you really want to treat me. So see, I'm on my page dragging the hell out your down low gay ass because of the treatment that you've been giving me over the last, 10 years? That you've had people throw me out and treat me like trash, and then you sit back and laugh at it in private with the people at your church. And then when I come to your church, you treat me like trash there too? No, I'm going to start treating your down low gay ass like trash. And I'm going to see if that shit is funny. Is it funny? You had me locked out the other day when I came home. Didn't I pay my $650 to be here? That you think that shit is funny? Okay. See, I give you back some treatment. I guarantee you, you don't want Catherine to start giving. I listen. This Leo right here knows how to be vindictive, baby. You should have took that olive branch when I gave it to you, but you don't believe me. Go ask Anthony why he go ask Anthony. See, Granada can't talk to you now. Granada can't talk to you now. Granada can't tell you of anything vindictive that I did to Granada, because Granada is dead now. So see, if you really think that all Granada did was beat me up, you don't really think I ain't do nothing back to my son's father? You're not that naive, are you? See, but your common sense should have told you that I wasn't around. Me and Granada broke up. Why do you think me and Granada broke up? Because Granada kept treating me like you treat me. Doing mean stuff to me, and then you're doing the same thing. You're just picking up where he left off at. And then for some strange ass reason, you think because you got more money. No, you want to know what I really think about you? I'll tell you right here, right now. You're picking up where Granada left off. Let me finish pissing on Catherine, treating her like trash because First of all, Granada was my son's father. You're not. And you flushed a lot of kids down the toilet. Your wife just don't know. Or is the woman that you with now, is that your son? And is that why you're stretching for, trying to do things for her? Because I don't know about you. You lie a lot. You say you only got 2 kids, but you done flushed a lot down the toilet. It's called an abortion. Right. You do the most heinous stuff to women. And then you run back home to your treat you like trash wife that step all over you like trash. Try to make it seem like y'all so happy. Y'all not happy because you destroy other people's lives. See, because if you was really happy, you would stay there with her. You do the most heinous stuff to people. I can only speak to what you've done. You just did it to me a couple of days ago. You had me locked out. The locks wasn't changed, but the door was. But was you in here with her? Is that the reason why I couldn't come in the house where I pay rent at? You must have lost your rabbit ass mind. I know you lost your rabbit ass mind. You must have. If you think that I will be locked out of somewhere where I paid for it. No, that's simplified. See, expose you for the fake ass fraud that you is, and then I ain't got to worry about it. Rondia can come to church for you, and Rondia can come to church for Ellen, and China can come to church for you. And y'all all could be a big ass, happy ass, fake ass family. Right. Y'all can be. See, I told you to stop messing with me, but that wasn't good enough for you. You try to make it seem like I'm in here doing something that I ain't supposed to be doing. No, I'm not in here doing nothing. I'm not in here doing anything that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm in here cleaning up. I cook for myself. If it was that you wanted me to work for you or be around you, then a man would have came and apologized. You forgot how to be a man? Well, how you a man when you stand up to pee? So I know that you ain't forget to know. You still have a penis. Your mouth still work, don't it? I hear you talking. You don't need none of your staff to talk for you. Reverend Newberry, Reverend Miles, your brother-in-law, you don't need none of your staff to talk. You know how to bring your ass down here to see who you see? Then that means you know how to talk to me. See, that's how that works. You can't piss on me with no other female that got the same body part that I have. See, I would never approach another female about no stupid shit that you do. I would just get right here on my page and drag the hell out your fake ass. Because you ain't had no business trying to play me. Right. You use my stuff to get to the top. You ain't shit without who? Me, not Ellen. See, Ellen ain't had no ideas. She's my sister in the human trafficking. Those are the only ideas that Ellen got. She don't have no other ideas. And don't make me talk about that, because I ain't talking about Ellen right now. See, Ellen already know you a hoe. She already know you sleep with multiple women, whatever. She know that. She just don't know that you flush kids down the toilet. She don't know that part. And I don't really care that you get women pregnant and flush. I don't care. I don't. I don't care. What I care about is how you had me locked out the other day and you thought that was funny. And I told you, ask the deacon. I said, if you do it one more time, I'm going to drag the hell out of you and expose you for the fake ass pastor that you are. Don't no real man have no woman locked out because you can't get none. You can't get none from me because you don't know how to act. You want me to say it in front of everybody? You ain't never get none from me because you don't know how to act. You don't know how to approach me. See, locking me out is not getting my attention. I mean, it got my attention because I couldn't come to my house, but I paid to be here. You didn't pay my rent. You acting like you didn't pay my rent. And I asked you for a house. I didn't ask you for a room in a house. See, all the money you got, you could have bought me a shell. You could have fixed it up, bought me some furniture. No, and you're going to have to pay me. See, that's how it works. Yesterday's prices are not today's. What did I tell you? I told you that when I sent the book. I said, you're going to have to pay me. I don't... See, all the women you got, Alan, all the women that you got a whole harem of them. You got more than a Muslim man got. You got a whole harem of them. And on none of the women you got equate to me. Can't none of them write no ideas. The best idea Ellen ever had was steal Catherine stuff. Pay attention to what I said. The wife you married to, the best idea she had was steal Catherine stuff so we could use it for the church. And you went right along with her. And that's why I'm over here dragging your fake ass. You and your dyke ass wife. You stole my stuff. You didn't want to pay me. And you have continued to... You had me locked out the other day. See, right. So you shouldn't be surprised that I'm over here dragging you. You had me locked out. You thought that was funny. I had to go to the hospital. Why? Because I really didn't feel well. My back really was hurting. That is true. Isn't that why when I got to the hospital, they gave me morphine? Because I suffer from arthritis in my back. I don't take morphine every day, but that's not the point. I have enough history with my back since I was 13 years old, and I'm 51 now, for somebody to say, yeah, she suffers with back pain. So how dare you think that I'm faking about something like that when I've had arthritis in my back since I was 13 years old, and I'm 51 now. And no, I don't take no pain medicine on an everyday basis. No, I don't. They gave me morphine the other day. They asked me first, but they gave it to me. So see, you're loud, strong, and wrong. You ain't worried about that cokehead you married to, though. You give her a bag and let her lay down. I ain't like most of the women who you mess with. See, you got the game all chopped up. You still playing checkers, baby. I'm playing chess. I know how to maneuver and operate the board. I told you, I said, if you do this one more time, I'm going to expose you. What did you do? You did it again because you thought that I was playing. I wasn't playing with you. See, I don't come up to your church. You asked me not to. I respect you. Only thing I asked you was for you to bring your fake ass down here last week with some barbecue, and your fake stuck-up ass couldn't do that. I left that alone, but that wasn't good enough for you that I left it alone. You had to keep on bothering me. What you do? You locked me out of my place where I live, and I had to go to the hospital. Right. Okay. See, so you can't really be mean to me. I could take anything that you could do to me. Ex Granada. Remember I told you used to beat me. Right. You haven't figured it out yet. If my son's father used to beat me up and make me sell my body to men, if he used to beat me up, then there would be nothing that you could do to me. It's not. See, beating up somebody is the worst. I don't know whether you know that. Putting your hands on somebody and them being subjected to being choked, them being subjected to being kicked and all of that stuff, right? Then that would explain why I struggle with obesity. See, you really think my struggle with obesity I've been greedy? No. I was sexually abused. I was physically abused. That makes sense that I struggle with obesity. That is why the real reason my doctors, although they understand my struggle, they don't really come down on me about losing weight. They're trying to help me, but they understand that at 16 I was physically and sexually abused, so my struggle with obesity is tied to that. See, your fake ass don't understand, and you don't want to understand. I don't got a damn thing to prove to you. Fake ass minister don't understand that the reason why somebody struggles with obesity is because they had a lifelong relationship with somebody who did what? Abused them. I'm only not with Granada right now, probably because he did. Because if he was alive, I probably would have ran back to him. I had to tell the truth on that. If Granada was alive and I didn't have nobody right now, I probably would have ran back to my son's father. See, he's dead. I can't run back to him. But Alan, that doesn't mean that you who are alive, Granada's been dead since 2001. What's been your excuse with making up with me? Oh, you ain't got one. You don't have excuse as to why you couldn't make amends with me. In 2018, when Bishop Reed told me to come back, isn't that you that had me thrown out your church in that same pink dress? You don't remember? You want me to make it memorable for you? It was Deacon Howard Walker and Deacon Long. You know Deacon Long? Lawrence Long, that's his name, right? Or Roger Long, whatever his name is. Roger Long, I'm sorry. I wasn't being smart, Deacon Long. Didn't I have that pink dress on Mother's Day 2018 and you had me throughout your church? So why do you think that I'm going to keep kissing your behind? I'm not. Now you want whatever it is that you want from me, you went about it the wrong way. I didn't tell you to stand over the toilet and flush babies down there because you ain't want to be a daddy. That's what you did, trying to make it seem like the first family, everything. First family full of shit. You want me to really talk about your family? Because I can, because you tried to destroy mine. You ain't had no business having my mama to throw me out when you knew that you wasn't going to help me. Or you was going to give me your behind to help me. Because when I came to your church, you ain't really helped me and I was homeless. There was many times when I left your church and had to ride the bus all night, go to a hospital, sleep on a park bench. Yeah, all of that when I was at your church just this past May with your fake ass. See, all you want to be seen is when lights, camera, action is rolling, talking about we gave millions, but you ain't helped me though. And when you did have, she's my sister, your wife ain't never tried to be a sister to me with her fake ass. She tried to act like somebody would hurt her when she knows she trying to be romantically interested. Ellen, I want you, never did want you. Don't even want to talk to your fake ass. You don't even want to talk to your husband except for the fact that he paid the bills in the house. If you was a real woman, you will humble yourself and take care of your husband's mother. You done ran over him for over 40 years. The least you could do is take care of the man's mother with your fake ass. And if you can't take care of her, you can allow her to come in your home. That is your mother-in-law. You are married to the man that you run all over like train tracks. See, I ain't so bad. You think I am. I'm only coming down on you because what you did was wrong. You don't have nobody locked out their residence just because they can. Because the other stuff that I could say about you, because I can, I have enough demure about myself and decor about myself not to say nothing like that out my mouth. See, pay attention to who has the decor and demure. It's me. It's not you. See, you tried to buy your way up the channel with your up the ladder with your fake ass, not me. You don't got enough sense. You pay all the bills in the house and your mama live in the damn facility. Is you okay? Why you trying to check on me, worrying about me wearing some Anne Klein dresses? Worry about the fact your mama down there in Ohio in a facility instead of your big ass house that you got out there in Montgomery County with you and your fake ass wife. Your mama not good enough to live with you now that she's sick. She was good enough when she's cooked them chitlins. And I don't know if you eat pig feet. But see how you did? Mama was still in her 80s. In her 80s, y'all. In her 80s. Cooking this man pig feet. I mean, chitlins. She was. She's almost 90. She close to it. 86, 87, whatever. Mama just had a birthday. She did. Like a month or so ago. You went down there. You should have went down there and brought her back here to live with you. You should take care of mama. Daddy is gone. Your daddy been gone about 32 years. You should be doing everything you can for mama right now, Alan. You should be ashamed of your rich, selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic self that your mama ain't with you. Somebody in their 80s cooking you chitlins. That's not no easy task. See, you don't know what it is to clean chitlins. That's why you're greedy. Greedy. I'm going to call you greedy, although you're not fat. Although you do look like you gained a couple pounds, but you're still not greedy, but you is selfish, though. Because you should not have mama down there with no strangers take care of mama. It don't matter what happened to her. It don't matter if she had whatever happened to her. You got enough money to have round-clock nurses if your wife can't take care of her. No, not you. Your selfish ass got mama down there in another state. You're her only son, and look how you did her. You're her only son. Solomon and Jacob are brothers. I got two of them. Two sons. You done flushed all your sons, daughters, whatever, down the toilet. We ain't the same. You lie and tell people you don't have no sons. No, you probably flushed it down the toilet. You know it's called an abortion. Right. See, you shouldn't have never had me locked out because I know too much about you and your personal life. And you know that I do. That's why you shouldn't have played with me like that. Because, see, I had left you all the way alone. I was not talking about you, putting you on my page, nothing. I was emailing that deacon over there, but I wasn't putting you on my page. So you should have just left me alone. If you like me, you went about it the wrong way. For the last 10 years, you have me thrown out of places. That's not going to make somebody who you like or they like, however that works, that won't make them come to you. That'll usually make them run away from you. And if they're Leo, they might try to get you back. See, I'm just speaking for me. They might try to get you back. Right. Some heinous stuff. You ain't hit my cash app. Did anybody in your church hit my cash app? Catherine Powell 6803. Alan, did you hit my cash app? Cause did you send me some? See, you got all in my business, had them people to find out when I went to appointments and they ain't showed you. You tried to make me look like I was incompetent. I'm not incompetent because I have anxiety and ADHD. If somebody beat on you the way that my son's father used to beat on me, you might have anxiety too. And don't be talking about that happened when you was a teenager. See, here's the whole thing. Granada is dead, but you're the one that's still doing mean stuff to me. So if you're going to say that I'm suffering from anxiety, your dumb ass is causing it because you still keep doing stupid ass shit to me and then you don't expect me to have no type of anxiety. What channel do you watch? You still expect me not to overeat. Maybe you should stop doing stupid shit to me and I won't have to overeat. Did you ever think about that? You had me locked all the way out my residence the other day to try to tell people I don't take showers when I get up in the morning. And if I turn my camera on right now and they see the type of... I ain't got no whole lot of clothes. I don't. I only had two little outfits that my son bought me the other day that was hanging up at my mama's house. You do the most meanest things to me, sir, for somebody that helped you get all the way to the top. You put me down on the ground. You step all over me, but you say, well, Granada did. Granada ain't abused me in years. First of all, the man been dead for 5 years. And for the last 10, you've been doing mean stuff to me. It hasn't been Granada. He ain't even been around. It's been you. It's been you. See, it's not so simple for me to go get the help that I need, is it, Alan? Is it that simple? Do I have thousands of dollars to pay to get this situation straightened out? Or do you have thousands and you want me to jump through hoops? I bet you I won't jump. Before I jump through a hoop, I'll destroy your reputation. See, it'll be simpler. I asked you for help and you keep giving me your behind to kiss. And you keep on doing mean stuff to me, like having me locked out. And you know that calling the cops would have meant that you knew that when I called the cops, they wasn't going to come down here. You knew that because you know where I live at. Just like you didn't want to bring your stuck up, conceited, narcissistic, self-adored, selfish stuff down here to bring me no plate. The cops don't want to come down here either. See, you think you're too good. Then I'm too good. How about that? Then I'm too good. Who you think you is? See, I'm going to give you back that same energy you gave me the other day that was not called for. You was nasty. I could be nastier. You're lucky that I ain't say what's on the tip of my tongue. You did some really mean stuff to me. I don't owe you anything. You owe me. You got the game chopped up. You owe me. Don't make me really tell it all. Don't make me really tell how you really is. Why did G. Lamar Stewart's marriage end? Why did his marriage end? Oh, okay. All right. 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 Mm-hmm. I don't ever attempt to expose you or bring you down. I asked you for what I asked you for. You should stop playing with me. You break your neck to do something for crackheads, Lady Ellen, whoever else. But when I say it, it's like you can't hear. All right, didn't you spend $10,000 on her getting hearing aids because her hearing was going? You ain't Lifetime gave me no $10,000. You anything that apartment that I had at 138 West Logan? Didn't you have them change the locks on me? You did. Just like you tried to have it done again here. And I warned you that if you did it, go ask the deacon. He'll tell you. I said, if you try to make me lose my house again, I'm going to destroy you. Didn't I say that? I did say that. Because I'm tired of you doing that to me. I don't deserve that. Whatever it is that you want from me, be a man and ask me. Don't keep having me locked out of premises, losing stuff. You know how much stuff I've lost over 10 years? Do you? You don't care. So that's why I'm going to stop caring about you, your church, your members, your reputation, your fraternity. I'm going to stop caring about all of that because when you lock me out, you don't care. So why the hell should I care? You don't care when you lay down at night that I don't have a place to stay. You didn't care the whole month of May. You didn't care. I was out there on the street, coming to your church and leaving and going to sleep outside. Then it was time for me to get the right hand of fellowship, which you did. First you had Deacon Cannon throw me out, and then you had Deacon Sherrod throw me out. You're lucky I ain't saying more. You lucky that I ain't saying more. You ain't want me to get that right hand of fellowship because E9's policy is we will help you when you're down. Well, I'm down now, so help me. Pay me what you owe me so I can leave you alone. You ain't never got to see me no more. This simplified. You don't ever have to see me in this lifetime no more. I won't come back on here. But if I don't get what I want, Alan, I'm telling you, I'll destroy your reputation. I had the ants and the roaches. I'll run them people out your church like the ants and the roaches and think nothing of it. Why? Because you done played with me for 10 years. And I gave you 10 years to straighten this out. Most people don't get nobody no 10 years, sir. They don't. And for 10 years I gave you, you acted real slick. You got a lot to lose. See, you got a lot to lose. That's why you shouldn't have been playing games with me. Because I can cause you to lose everything real quick with what I know about you. I ain't really seeing, I ain't even dust the top yet. I ain't even scratched the surface about what I know about you. So you better not be listening to her talking about she. No, you had chances. You ain't had no business having me lock out my residence. Talking about she, whatever. Whatever. Why would you have me locked out of my residence and I had to go to appointments? Because see what that makes me look like. I can't do what's being asked of me. Of course I can show up at 4 appointments. Of course I could have if I had access to my home. I didn't have access to my home. That was evil. You wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. But yet still, if I got on here and I told something your personal business, you say, oh, she being vindictive. No, you were being vindictive. You were being vindictive. That's what you were being. Right. See, my beef in life is real. I'm not knocking nobody that's on the internet. That's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. I am saying that I've been knowing my former pastor for 10 years. He's had me thrown out of residences, or his wife has, and he picked it up. See, y'all think that's funny when y'all do that to people. Have somebody thrown out their residence so then you could turn around and We're gonna stop. We're gonna nip this in the bud right here and right now. If you're not going to help me straighten out my life, then leave me the hell alone. I said it and I meant it. Stop playing these games, these ghost games that you play in Casper, Allen. You ain't no friendly ghost, so why are you playing games? Keep having me shut out of place after place after place after place after place. And you just standing in the shadows like, there is no way. Stop doing that. I had a very nice apartment of Germantown. And I asked you one thing. You want me to tell her what I asked you that caused you to have me kicked out? I said, Alan, let's straighten this situation out. And you had me locked out the same day just because I asked you. I didn't cuss at you, Alan. I did not. You got the email. You have the my heart, my yeah, my laptop. So you probably done gave it to somebody to wipe out all the emails. Doesn't really matter. You had me thrown out. I have the court paperwork. You want me to post it up? I ain't gonna post it for free. Hit my Cash App, Alan. Hit my Cash App. I post it and I'll show you. You had me kicked out of my apartment at 1338 West Logan because I asked you, let's straighten it out. See how you do? You think you too good. No, you're not too good. How you going to be too good and you can't even tell your congregation that you're a gay man married to a woman? How you're going to be too good? You should have, chance that you were given the other day to straighten this out, you should have taken it. Not, I'm going to lock Catherine out her home and hope that she don't tell. No, Catherine, keep your your secret for 10 whole years. I was quiet about your fake ass marriage. I didn't really care and I still don't care now. I care about the fact that you keep playing games with me when if you play with fire, you will always get burned. I don't know nobody that sticks their hand over fire and don't get burned. The fact that you would play with me and think that I wouldn't burn you shows that you don't know me. But go back and look at my past. Why would you think that I wouldn't burn the hell out of you after you burned the hell out of me? Didn't you just burn me the other day? And you sat back and laughed at it? You can't tell nobody that they're being vindictive when you had me locked out of my residence. After I've been telling you for 10 years, let's straighten this situation out. And then I don't never got to come to your church. I don't never got to have anything. You don't got to drag it out. Let's straighten it out. It could be over, but it can't be over as long as you keep playing games. Because as long as you keep playing games with me, I'm going to embarrass the hell out of you. I don't care about China. I don't care about Rondell. I don't care about Ellen. I don't care about Lady Ellen. I don't care about none of that. I care about the fact that you keep pissing on me and thinking that it's okay. And the people around you keep saying, oh, Catherine, she ain't gonna. That's because they don't know me. Don't none of them people in that church know me like that. And the one person that does was my coach. She don't really know. And my other coach that's there. They don't really know that. They know that I either ran track or they don't really know me like that. See, that's where you keep tripping up at. You ask people about me. If you want to know about me, I'll tell you about me. I can be a vindictive person when you make me mad, but I be more vindictive when you do things to me, not necessarily make me mad. See, you do things to me and then you hope that she'll be a Christian character. No, I'm not no dog. You ain't going to keep kicking me and then I'm supposed to keep taking it. You had me locked out of my residence the other day. I had 4 appointments to get to and couldn't get to them all. And then you sat back and laughed. Now tomorrow you're going to take your fake ass up in the pulpit and talk about if you got an order. Well, then make amends with me, Alan. And stop using the pulpit as no, because you ain't the man of God that you claim. We shouldn't be arguing no 10 years. You're fake as shit. I just was at your church, wasn't I? I wasn't at your church. Deacon Everett and that lady, they wasn't back there. See, you want me to act like I'm not brand new. Don't lie. You've been knowing me since 2005 when I came 5'4", when that man needed a bone marrow when I came up there to get tested. You stood there and you was looking at me. I was not looking at you. I'm not being smart. You still my soapbox, but I gotta cuss you out because you acted stupid the other day. And I told you that every time you act stupid, see, the only cream of the crop around here is me. I'm the only person that writes all your ideas and stuff. So you ain't gonna never treat me like trash, because when you treat me like trash, I'm gonna cuss you the hell out. I'm supposed to. See, Lady Ellen, she might be 10 times prettier than Catherine. Your wife could be your wife, but they don't write your ideas. That's why I'm laying here cussing you out. Because you don't respect who I am to you. I am the genius that took you from where you were with 11,000 members to where you are right now. I am the genius. Not Ellen, not Lady Ellen, not no crackheads. I am the genius. And until you recognize who I am, I will continue to drag your ungrateful arse. That's what I said. I don't owe you anything. You owe me. You're the one that's driving around in Hummers, Teslas, Lexus, BMW. You ain't offered me a ride yet with your ungrateful arse. You drove past me, though. See, that's how ignorant you are. You had somebody get in my business talking about they was going to make sure I got where I got. Did you make sure that I got a monthly trail pass for this month? It costs $255. I know you don't think I'm going to spend my $255, not after what you just did. I won't. You got the game all chopped up around here. See, you do the most for hoes like Ellen, and I'm talking about Lady Ellen right now. I'm not calling your wife no hoe. I would never call Ellen no hoe. Listen, I'm talking about Lady Ellen, that hoe over there. You spent $10,000 for a hearing aid for that hoe. What you did for me, for my birthday? You ain't did nothing for me. You have not. See, a man would have said, let me go make sure the person that made sure I got what I got, let me make sure she has something nice. You could have sent me on a trip. You ain't did none of that. So you won't continue to get dragged. I don't owe you nothing. I don't care if them folks run out your church like roaches and ants. I don't care. You deserve what I'm getting. You lucky I ain't telling the rest of that story. You real lucky. Because I got 25,000 reasons why I could, and you know exactly why I said that number. See, don't play me for stupid, because I ain't stupid. And you have treated me, when I just was there and I was homeless and I had them same clothes on for 2 weeks. See, that made you happy that I had to walk around like that. I was taking showers, but I had to put the same clothes on. What does that say about you as a man and as a human being? Would you want to put the same clothes on, even though underwear was clean? I was changing my underwear. But why would you want me to walk around with the same clothes on? That says something about you. It don't say nothing about me. Why do you feel like people have to be beneath you for you to feel important? See, that's a character flaw in you. You like to step on people because you got a few dollars. Baby, I know a couple people that got a few dollars and they don't show their ass like you do and act egotistical. No, they don't. They try to help people. That's not you. You act like you try to help people. You step on people like they trash when you help them. See, because if not, I wouldn't have came to your church with the same clothes on. I was changing my underwear, that's true. But I had the same exact clothes on for 2 weeks. All them resources you got, you acted funny towards me. Is you okay? You should have never acted like that towards me, ever, lifetime. And I should be in the house. And until you get me one, after all I've done for you, I'm going to drag the hell out you, Alan. I'm telling you now. I'm going to drag the hell out of you. You better hope that you still have lots of people that come. Your church ain't full and packed like it used to be. Gee, I wonder why. Oh, because people get to know how selfish you are and they leave you. They leave your church. Ain't that true? See, you can't see it at 645 because all of them are older members. They're not going to come up to Cheltenham Avenue. But Cheltenham Avenue ain't packed like it used to be. Remember, it used to be so packed over there until it used to overflow? It ain't doing that now. Why you think that is? Because people get to know how selfish you and your wife is, that when they need help, you won't help them. You got policies and procedures set up that you don't even follow. You just did it to me when I joined your church. You threw me out before I could get the right hand of fellowship so that your selfish ass wouldn't have to help me. And then what you do? I got me a place. What you do? You did help me. I ain't gonna lie, I get it. But then, cause you got mad, you had me locked out. That's not how it works. Whatever it is that you want from me, you want another set of ideas? What did I tell you? I said I will sell you another set of ideas. I didn't lie about that. I didn't never try to sell sex to you. Don't lie. Let's not lie around here. I ain't never tried to sell no sex to you. I ain't calling you no names right now. I tried to sell my ideas to you. I sent you a book. I just sent it and said, if you want me to help you with your next venture, E9 North, it says, what do it say on the inside of the book? It says an idea by Catherine because it's her vision, ain't yours. I said, you will use my stuff, but I will get the credit this time. I will be labeled as a visionary. Those are the terms. They have to be because you stole my other stuff. I can't let you keep stealing my stuff. You get all the credit and the money. Where they do that at? This ain't Taco Bell. And Taco Bell got sued for them dogs that they was using in that commercial, and that's why they stopped using them. They got sued for $30 million. They stole that man idea. That man sued them, and they had to stop using it. So if Taco Bell had to pay, what makes you think you don't have to pay? I know you delusional. Better stop listening to them fake ass church people tell you, oh, you ain't got to pay cash for nothing. I've been told you when I sent the last book, I said in that book, you didn't pay me for all the years that you used my stuff. You did not pay me. And if you want me to do something else, I said, I will get the credit and you can have the building. I said that. I said, listen, you can E9 North can be yours, but it can't be yours under your name. I said that. I said E9 North is mine. Is my stuff. It's not yours. The Bible says give glory to whom glory is due and honor to whom honor is due. How are you going to take my stuff and run with it? Go tell your frat brothers that. Tell your frat brothers that. How the hell you going to keep using? Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I'm reading the chat. Baron, in between me dragging them, you said, do you even read the chat? Yeah, I mean, why have a chat if you're not interacting? Yeah, I'm interacting. Wait. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Baron. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not interact with you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to totally ignore you. I was just ranting. I apologize. Larry. Oh, Larry that works for SEPTA. Larry, the last time I checked, Larry was okay. Ain't nobody else told me different about Larry if that's the Larry you're talking about. He still worked down there at the depot. I mean, he still drive the bus. Larry just had a birthday in July. Oh, happy birthday, Larry. I ain't mean to forget your birthday. But Larry just had a birthday in July. Larry should be almost 60 now if he didn't just turn 60. He's somewhere along there. Y'all almost 60 or about. He either 60 or he about to turn 60. And he been with SEPTA almost 40 years. So, numerous times I've told you, Alan, that I would help you in any way that I could. See, that wasn't good enough for you. You had to lock the doors where I live at the other day. See, you do stuff to me that I would never do to you. And for 10 years, I kept silent. That's harsh. I said I need a job. I do need a job and a place to live. I need my own. See, I'm going to say it for you one more time because maybe I said it too fast. I need a job, a housekeeper job. Let me help you out. Let me help you out with my resume. I was a live-in housekeeper for Pastor Joseph Earl Carr. He had a stroke. I lived with Pastor Carr. I did everything for Pastor Carr. So when you say I'm this horrible person, I can't be too horrible. I cook for him. I clean for him. I washed his clothes. The only thing I couldn't do for Pastor Carr was drive. Pastor Carr had a stroke and it had him paralyzed on one side. Listen, I could do as much as I can for him. So when you say I'm a horrible person, you're a liar. You're a horrible person, and so is the wife that you're married to. You would laugh at somebody being homeless. You ain't always being rich, and you like to take advantage of people. What does that say about you? God-fearing, fake-ass Christian. Yeah, you a God-fearing, fake-ass Christian. You're not no real one. You just had me locked out of my residence the other day, knowing that I had to go to 4 appointments. Listen, if you have somebody to do something for me and they don't show up, Alan, let me show you how the way it works. They taught me this when I was a little girl. They said if somebody supposed to do something for you and you don't, this is what my stepfather said. If somebody supposed to do something for you and they don't, they said get up and do it yourself. See, that's how I learned. I didn't ask you how you learned. Ain't you the person that told that corny ass story about how you was going to quit working at Woolworth or something and it was your daddy that told you not to? So just because I didn't have a real father, my stepfather told me to be self-determined, that don't mean that my stepfather was wrong because he wasn't my real daddy. Your daddy told you the same thing. He just told you that you should go back to Woolworth, $5, whatever the store was. You must have forgot the lessons that you were taught, that when you see them operating in other people, you get mad. No, your daddy, Alfred, I forget what your daddy name was, but did you stand up and tell that story, how you wanted to quit? So what would make you think I want to quit? I don't want to quit. It's just that people like you want to knock me down. Why do you want to knock me down at 51 years of age? I should have significantly more, but I can't have more because I got an Alan Waller that got all these resources, and all he do is knock Catherine the hell down like the other day. You forgot when I had that apartment, my son bought me a microwave, my other son bought me a coffee maker. What happened to that stuff, Alan? When you had me locked out, I lost all that stuff. See, you think stuff like that is funny. And it's not. Right. Yeah. You think that's funny? I had a nice coffee maker that you could set on a timer that Solomon bought me. I had a nice microwave that Jacob bought me. You had me to lose all that stuff. First, you tried to tell the people up there that I stole, baby. I had boxes for all my stuff. But you made me lose everything. See how selfish you are? Then when I come and ask you for help, you'll turn your back or act nasty. No, I'm going to be nasty now. I'm going to let you see what nasty, baby. You can't never be nasty to Catherine after everything that you got. Not some of the stuff, everything that you got now came after I met you, not before. You had some stuff before, but your church didn't grow until you started using my stuff. You got a whole hell of a nerve to lock somebody else out. Lock me out of my property one more time. After I told you, if you do it to me again, I'm going to expose you for the fake-ass fraud that you is. You ain't had no business locking me out of my residence. I paid to be here. Are you okay? I paid to be here. You're mean. No, it's not going. We're not going to start all over again. No, 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 no. You're going to get me my own place to live, because if you don't, I'm going to expose the rest of the stuff that I know about you. Run everybody out your church. I'm not playing with you. You ain't had no business. I was going to be content staying in this house. I was. No, that wasn't good enough for you. You had to lock me out the other day, didn't you? Had me locked out. That's how I got to the right. You had me locked out. Ellen, listen, your husband did it. He had me locked out. And he sat back and laughed down and laughed. Right. See, don't do stuff to people that you don't want them to do to you. You wouldn't have wanted me to lock you out knowing that you ain't feel good. There is, when you come and apologize and make things right, that's when I'll stop dragging your fake ass. Until then, it's on and popping. I'll drag you when I feel like dragging you. Put posts up on my wall about you when I feel like it. And if you tell you to take it down, you just tell them. I ain't lied about you. That's how it goes. You want people to respect you, then you respect them. Why is everybody around you always beneath you? You act like you bigger than the program. You're not bigger than the program. That was corny. You had me locked out of the place where I pay rent. And then you'll say, well, Stan, well, don't do this. Well, what are you doing? Everybody around you is always broken except you. You the brokest of them all. You know, they say Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty, right? All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty back together again. That reminds me of you. Always saying everybody around you broke. Spiritually broken, but you broke. Broker than a 50-cent piece. Broker than a penny, because that's the Lord's denomination, a penny. You're lost. You're not found. See, if you was found, you wouldn't keep playing this game with the judicial system. You would let this situation be over. See, normal people want a date for things to be over. You just keep on hoping you'll hold it over my head. You ain't holding nothing over my head no more. From now on, when you do stuff to me, I'm coming right on the internet and let people know how underhanded and deceitful you are. You know, like you did that the other day. See, you want to talk about how Granada did, but look at Granada ain't never had me thrown out of no places where I lived at with his son. He ain't never do that. See, you do worse than him. You do worse than him. Had me thrown out of places, no place to go, and you just keep sitting back talking about start over. I don't have money like you. I just can't keep starting over. That's how that works. And if you have a housekeeping job for me, you can find it. I'm open to it. But I'll talk to y'all later. Well, you can't really be upset at me, Alan, for me exposing you. I gave you numerous chances to stop. That was disrespectful. I don't care who you seeing. I don't care what role you played in their life. The role you should be playing in my life is when I ask you for something after everything. No, I'm not laying here. I was gathering my thoughts. After everything that I've asked you for, when I asked you for something, you should be glad to say, yeah, I'll bring it to you. Or you could have had the deacons, the same deacon I emailed. But since you never knew, right, okay. You could be smart. Right. I'm not the one that's running around tomorrow gonna be talking about, let's just take a moment of silence. What are we taking a moment of silence for? A fake ass pastor that can't say he wrong? A fake ass first lady that can't say she wrong? The Bible says whom the Lord loves, he corrects. So yeah, how come y'all can't ever be wrong? Wrong is two left shoes. Right? Right. We're not gonna play ring around Catherine. Mm-mm. Not gonna play ring around Catherine. So if you uh let me see if you want it. Hold on. I'm gonna go out later and ask her. Um yeah, so that's how it goes. See y'all in mm, I'm still here. So it's been 60 minutes, and I basically have told y'all what happened. Um, this past Wednesday, I came home and I was locked out for no reason. And I couldn't get my landlord on the phone, and I was locked out. So that was the reason why I was dragging my former pastor, the Reverend Dr. Allen E. Wallers, because for the 10 years that I've been away from his church, I've been locked out, thrown out illegally. So I'm really not trying to have to go through any of that again. So I don't know whether I am, not, whatever. Yeah. So see, you can't say you didn't pay, because I paid my money and I still got locked out. How they work, Alan? Somebody pay their money and they still get locked out of where they live at. See, you play them type games. And that's why I dragged you on my page, and I don't care who's seen it. And I'm not going to take it down. Because whenever I respect you, you give me your whole behind the kiss. Right. Hold behind the kiss. Let me tell you something. Ain't no crackhead, ain't no lady, ain't none of the women you got better than me. I don't know why you act like they is. They're not. Because if they was really better than me, give them one of my books and tell them they can write your ideas. Oh, they don't? Well, then since I do, you will treat me with respect the same way I treat you. It will not be an unbalance anymore. Because if it is, every time it's an unbalance, I'm going to just drag the hell out of you. Now, y'all have a good afternoon and a good Sunday.